there,
Hey.
we're Sean and Allison from Spoken Garden, and we're partnering with Eden Brothers to help you in your garden this fall.
Yeah, we're going to help you plant your papaver or poppy roots step by step today.
Yeah, but before we get to that, it might be helpful to know that poppies can be planted in either the fall or the spring. We're planting ours in the fall because they'll be able to get that cold treatment over the winter that they need in order to bloom in the spring.
Yep. And maybe you know this, maybe you don't, but they are hardy from zones 3 through 9, and you want to make sure that you plant them in a full sun location. The great thing about poppies are they can take almost any type of soil. You just want to make sure that they're not consistently in a lot of wet soil for a very long time, because if they are, after a good hard rain, they will rot.
Once your bulbs arrive, it's important to get them out of their packaging and out of the plastic totes here so they can breathe. Before you plant your papaver roots, it's important to know where the actual roots of the plant are and the growing point so you can orient these properly and plant them correctly in the ground. You can see here that we have really long, undamaged roots, and the long roots are characteristic of papaver roots. You can also see that the roots come up and they actually collect into this part where the roots and the shoots meet, and this is called the crown of the plant. Now, when you plant these, you want to make sure that the roots are facing down as much as possible, and this crown piece is facing directly up. Before planting your papaver roots, you need to make sure that you space them correctly so they have enough room to grow above ground and below ground. So you want to make sure you space them at least 12 inches apart, but up to 24 inches apart so they have that room to grow. Another thing to know is you need to plant your papaver roots and the crown 1 to 2 inches below the soil surface.
Whether you are planting your papaver roots in the ground or in a container like we are, you want to first take them out of the package and start arranging them. Since we're planting these in a container in a confined space, we have to be aware of the diameter of the container. This container is 18 inches in diameter, which means that we can space at least 2 papaver roots inside here. Remember, their spacing needs to be 12 to 24 inches apart. The next step is to dig a hole. The hole needs to be deep enough to fit the whole papaver root, and you can see how long those roots are. So you're probably going to need to dig a hole about 10 to 12 inches deep. Keep backfilling your hole until the roots are all the way covered. Once you have your roots covered at the correct depth, go ahead and lightly tamp the soil down over the surface. And that's how you plant your papaver roots.
Now that we've planted our papaver roots, we need to make sure that we place them in a full sun location. Also, it's a great idea during the winter months to place 2 to 4 inches of mulch over the top of the soil where we planted our papaver roots so it prevents them from heaving out of the ground. Now, if you're looking for more planting tips on your papaver roots, you can go to EdenBrothers.com and check out their planting guides.
And from us at Spoken Garden and Eden Brothers, thank you so much for watching.